Oh my goodness, folks. Can you believe it? We're back at it again. Here we are. Here we find ourselves. Tonkin's Trofeo Takedown today over here at Circuit of the Americas. I believe this is in beautiful Texas today. I will be your stream daddy for the evening. It's just going to be me up here in the booth by myself. We might get a few later, might get a few others in here a little bit later. But right now, it's just going to be me, Tony Danzig, taking you on this nice cruise of a ride. I appreciate you guys all being here for me, or being here with me, not for me. Let me move my mic down just a little bit. But I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to have a fun event tonight. We have quite a few drivers here for this takedown. Doing on this Tonkin takedown special. Right now, we have 22 drivers on track. We have a minute and 40 left here in this free practice, and then we'll go into the 15 minutes of qualifying. All drivers are able to qualify at the moment. So once that happens, it's gonna be exciting. I'm excited to see. We have some really good racers on track. We have a few that I haven't seen in quite a while on track, which is nice. I mean, one of my favorite names to say is Ola Joyegbe, and he's here this evening as well. You'll see everybody's going to be in the same car for tonight's race. They'll all be in that Lamborghini, that Super Trofeo, which, if you're wondering what the Super Trofeo is and where it aligns with like the GT3, GT3, I think I just said GT3 twice. The GT3, the GT4, and the GT2 cars. It's essentially, air quotes on essentially here, it's a GT2 car. It's faster though, and has less aero than a GT2 from my understanding. So what you can expect to see fast on the straight, fast just overall, with some understeering. Trying to get that nose tucked in is going to be a little bit difficult tonight for most of these drivers. Oh, I got my boy Jeff here. He's trying to climb on my lap. He wants to say hi to everybody. Say hi to the stream, Jeff. He says hello. What a good boy. He's the bestest boy. I think everybody deserves a Jeff in their life. Official Noobs Are Us. Official, non-official Noobs Are Us mascot. All right, 2 more seconds until this is about to end here, and then all the drivers on track will have an opportunity to finish. They have 3 minutes and 55 seconds left, or until they dirtied their lap. If this is just an outlap for them, then once all those other drivers who are dirtied or racing complete it, then we'll get started here with the qualifying. Like I said, everybody's allowed to go out and qualifying at the exact same time. They're just they'll start lining up, start getting ready. Once they come on out, there'll be a nice train that you'll get to see. And then towards the very end of the race, you'll start to see them spacing out, preparing to take their fast lap. Good to see a lot of drivers on track. Lamborghini. Tonkin's Trofeo Takedown. Hey, how's it going there, Lizzie? We always like to see Lizzie around here. She's always got a voice, and you're going to hear it. All right, what do we got? We got one more driver out on track, number 84. Let's go ahead and take this off the autopilot here. And we will take over control. Looks like we have Mr. Swan Singers out there trying to get some practice on. Let's see, who are the other drivers? 84, yeah. I like the color of that Lamborghini. That blue and gold. I mean, oh God, it's Jeremy's face. Oh no. Look at that. That's awesome. See, I need to get one of those of Jeff. And a Jeff emoji. That's what we really need. I got the perfect picture. Right in his face. All right, you're going to have to bear with me here, folks. I am one-handed as of right now. So max wait time for them to go out. I was still waiting. Still waiting. How did he manage? Interesting. Mr. Montgomery. I like that carbon fiber. I'm a carbon fiber fan. Weather tonight, it's going to be, looks like a beautiful 25 degrees out on track. We'll see if that changes any bit as it gets into qualifying here. I would think that it should stay pretty much optimal. The track is green right now.
Green light, show them what you got.
All right, everyone's going to start heading out on track right now. I believe Mr. Thomas is heading out on track first. Oh, no, looks like it's going to be Mr. Nico Menendez. Look at all those Lamborghinis. Lamborghini. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that tonight. I just like the way it sounds coming off the tongue. We're going to try to figure out what's going to be the best camera for turn one today, because I want to see if there's any carnage. I want to see how wide the drivers are going into turn one. I'm excited for tonight's race. You'll probably hear me say this every single time that I stream. I'm very upset that I can't be there racing with everybody tonight. Soon enough. Soon enough. Take a look through the drivers here. Oh, is that Lizzie's car? I like that color. I like all the that camouflage color. At first, I thought it was like shapes. With the purple wheels? Get out of town. Purple and pink? Let's see. I think Mr. Menendez is representing the Wreck-It race team tonight in that Lamborghini with that Lamborghini livery. Student drivers on there. If you don't bin it, you sure as heck will win it. Mr. Tonkin. Let's see here. All right. 756. Is that who we have in the front? Yep, Mr. Menendez. We'll hop up to Mr. Nico right now. Oh, we're still on Nico. Silly Sean. Silly Tony. He's getting ready to start his lap here after this corner. Let's do an onboard for his first flying lap. What do you guys think? I want to see it. I want to see it. Take the corner inside. Nice. Back on the throttle. Stay to that inside. You got to be careful for track limits here as you're pushing, especially right here. Oh, this one always gets me. And then back to the right. Oh, he lost a little bit of speed there, it looks like. No one has yet to complete a lap. Nico should be the first one to complete a lap here. Ooh, getting a little squirrely. Getting a little bit of that bump action. Sharp turn here. Back on throttle. You got the long back straight here. Look at these cars fly. Whee! Let's see what kind of... Oh. That'll change once I do that. Down into first. Going to make a sharp left-hander again. A lot of sharp turns on this course. A lot of sharp turns. You have those sausage curves on the inside there too. So you're going to see with the racers tonight. They might be bumping and banging on those and bouncing around. This corner here on the outside to the right, you'll see them all just laid right there. Boom, boom, boom. Hit those under your car or under your wheel too much, you'll definitely lose a little bit of time, bounce around some. Oh, no. That's all right. He still has 10 minutes and 39 seconds left to put down a clean lap. He's going to reposition and try for it again. All right, and we have our first clean lap put down today. We have our second clean lap put down today. Zach Schneider is now taking the lead with a 208.1, followed up by Darren Thomas in a 209.8. Then you have Kasaboon, Tarley, Kanya putting down a fast time here. Look at Figgins coming out of nowhere. We haven't seen Figgins racing in a while. It's good to see him out there on board kicking some ass. But I brain farted there on what to say, and I said the wrong word. My bad. Zach Snyder, though, still holding it down with a 208.1 as the fastest time. Closest being, what do we got? Aiden Pohl, the closest one at a 209.3. And Zach Snyder's already. Oh, his lap is dirty, though. I was going to say, he's already 6/10 up on his lap right now. 1/10 up. Will Figgins. James Kasaboon coming in 6th place currently, followed by Mr. Swanseeger. Love to see him out there. Parlay, Pattern, Cubbage. Anthony, I'm surprised, hasn't put down a faster time, but Jeremy always talks about how he's mid-pack and how he's not great. He currently has a 212 down on the board, which is 4 seconds slower than the lead driver, yes, but he's positioned ahead of quite a few other people right now that don't even, I mean, they don't have laps down, granted, but he's a lot better than he gives himself credit for. That's for dang sure. We're going to start to see some cars bunching up, getting close, especially coming down the back straight right now. Right around Jeremy. Oh, and Jeremy's going to be the nice guy and give up his lap. Let's see here. Show me. View statistics, speed trap. These cars are hitting roughly. Fastest right now on track is going to be Bryce Burkhart with 265 kilometers an hour. What that is in mile per hour, do not know. Trying to find the best statistics here. Last, here we go, 213, 212. Zach Snyder still holding it down. Mr. Cubbage, we wish you the best of luck tonight on your race, sir. Let's head up to Mr. Kasaboon. He is currently a full second. Ooh, a second, 2 seconds, but it appears he's on a dirty lap because I was going to say he's making up quite a significant amount of time right now. That would boost his position here quite significantly up into 4th place, almost 3rd place at that point, but I'll have to wait to see what he can put down moving forward. Let's hop back to your race leader right now. Your current pole sitter. He's on a dead even lap as his best lap pretty much for right now. Oh, nice. Mr. Burkhoff has made it into the group here. It'll be nice seeing him out on track as well. Currently the only car in the pits. Mr. Aiden Pohl still holding down 3rd place. Oh, qualifying last. There's a 209.3. 8 thousandths of a place is how far Darren Thomas is behind right now, followed by that 2nd and 3/10. by Mr. Paul Menendez. Surprised he doesn't have more to say about this right now. After his last race, what was that, this Sunday? Those 3 races he had on the mountain? Fierce combat. How's everybody in the chat doing today? Everybody watching the stream? Having a great day? Great evening? Good morning? Staying alive? Feeling healthy? Kissing your dogs? Feeding your kids? Doing some racing? Watching some driving? Just enjoying life. All right. Aiden Pohl moves into second place currently right now with the 2:08.8. Dang, very nice. Good for him. Followed by third place still, or not third place still, but now Darren Thomas is going to be third place with Menendez in fourth. Tanya moved up a little bit. He's ahead of Casabun right now. He was originally up further. Figgins, 2:09.8 is his best lap right now, and it doesn't look like he's on a lap to improve right now. Mr. Burkhart is quite up a significant amount on his lap right now. He was up 5/10. Oh, no. He lost all that coming into the last corner. He was up 6/10. That would have moved him up another position, right ahead of Mr. Cubbage. $2:08. We have another 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on. Let's see what the auto camera does. Let's enable autopilot. There we go. Mr. Figgins in the number 14, Trofeo. Let's take a look at the times. No one is really improving too much. Mr. Mike Cortez is currently going to put down a faster lap right now, which would move him up in a position. Still has a lot of time to game. He's only running a 2:14, but this next spot should get him ahead of Mr. Jacobs. I think I messed up on the names there. 2:10. Let's see what you got. What do you got, James? Mr. Casaboon in the 777. 2:07, 2:08, 2:09. We're looking at 2:16 at the slowest lap right now. But still not last place, but that gives you an average of what to expect. There's about 10 seconds in between the fastest driver and the slowest driver out on track right now. Race pace, I heard them talking earlier when I was standing up in the booth just listening into the driver's comms. They were saying that the car feels better with race fuel in it, so they might even be able to put down a little bit faster times with race fuel in it. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. We'll find out together. Doesn't look like the top board has changed too much. Mr. Burkhart, I believe, just moved up in position. Or was that Mr. Boomstick? Someone moved in position. And your great announcer did not catch it. All right. Meow. Zach Schneider, Aaron Cole, Darren Thomas, Tarley, Menendez. Burkhoff has moved his way up into 6th position right now. He was a late bloomer to this party. All right, we got 23 drivers in here. This is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting stuff. Mr. Burkhoff is looking to better his position here, it looks like. He's currently running a little bit faster, about a tenth or two, which would increase his position on track up into fourth place, if he can manage to hold. From fourth, fifth, and sixth is only about 10th. Why am I staring at this going blank in my head? Math, it's not my strong suit. You should have saw me playing darts last night. We were playing 301 and I had to count, add up, or subtract math. Oh my goodness. I felt dumb. Right, Jeff? Jeff agrees. He said, Dad, why'd you feel so dumb? Why couldn't you subtract? Oh, what a good boy. He gives these wiggle butts, and oh my God, dude. Best dog ever. Hands down. He's just such a character. Aren't you, Jeff? Aren't you, Jeff? No, we love Jeff. He doesn't have a mean soul in his body. Except he will bite you if you come over. He'll nip at your feet because he gets scared. He's a scaredy boy. That doesn't make him mean. That just makes him... Ah, Mr. Burkhoff has lost his time. All right, let's run down. Let's run down your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. We'll go all the way up in the 10th place as of currently. We only have... Yeah, we'll just wait. You know what? I'm going to do... Okay, so you guys got to bear with me. I have one good arm. My other arm's in a sling. But I'm going to do the driver introduction and go down the row. Does that sound good? Mr. Glenn Jacobs is up a second on his fastest lap right now. He does have enough time to, if he wants to keep driving, he's got enough time to finish this lap. Oh, he's close to the end. Yeah. I was thinking he was on the start of the track. Let's see what he can put down. Let's see if it'll be enough to improve his position. He's currently sitting in 20th place. If he can hit this, that'd pop him up in the 19th ahead of Mr. Mike Cortez. Mark Cortez? Mike Cortez? All the M's. You know, those first letters in front of the names? I get to make those up because they're not real. They're just letters. All right. Session has ended. Let's do this. Let's do this. You guys are going to bear with me here. Remember, one-handed. Actually, I got my other hand on it now. Like, we're so fast. Meow. All right. Bum, bum, bum. I did it. I got 2 minutes, 25 seconds to get all these names out. Piece of cake. I appreciate you guys being here today for today's race. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right. Coming in first place tonight in this pink Lamborghini, we have Mr. Schneider. Second place, Mr. Pohl. Third place, Darren Thomas, followed by... Let me slow this down a little bit. That way I can just hold it. Oh, there we go. Fourth place is going to be Will Figgins, followed by Nico Menendez here in fifth place. Tarley is going to pick up your sixth place position here, followed by Kanya. Ooh, look at that, a little bouncy. Followed by Kanya in eighth place. Oh, I'm sorry. Burkhart in seventh place. Mr. Kanya in eighth place. Coming up in ninth place, we have Mr. James Casaboon, followed by Casey Swansinger in that 10th place in that blue and gold. Gotta love the blue and gold. Tonkin, the Tonkin Trofeo Challenge, coming in a beautiful 11th place, followed by Patton in 12th place. Bryce Burkhart's going to take up your 13th position, where Jeremy Cubbage made his way into 14th spot. Good job, Jeremy. You didn't think good of yourself, and we always think great of you. Montgomery's going to pick your 15th position, followed by Devin Anthony in your 16th spot. Boomstick in your 17th, and Mr. Mike Cook in your 18th. M. Cortez is going to pick up your 19th spot here on the right, followed by Glenn Jacobs in 20, Miss Lizzie Alicea in that beautiful Lamborghini in 21st place, Toleg Alojoyegbe in number 22, and then picking up the rear is going to be a Mr. Drew Freiberger. Hey, man, I made it all the way through everybody. Go fast, turn left, make mistakes, you know. You know what? Don't make mistakes. Make awesome, not mistakes, awesome, whatever. You got this, guys. We're going to get ready to head out here on our out lap. We are looking at 60 minutes tonight here at Circuit of the Americas. There is a mandatory pit stop. It's going to be interesting tonight. This is one of those mandatory pit stops where the pit window is only open for a very limited amount of time. So you better hop on and get in there while you can. It's a 10-minute pit window. So roughly about from that 25-minute to 35-minute mark is when you're going to see that pit window open for these drivers to head out and go through there. You can pit as many times as you want before that or after that, but it's just it's just not gonna count for anything unless you actually pit during that pit window. Oh. Let's see all these Lamborghinis on track. We're gonna be hearing a lot of the same sounds tonight, which is interesting. I like the way when you have all the same sound and all the same cars just buzzing and ripping. Just a ripping and a tearing. Zack Snyder got to catch up here. Mr. Swan Seeger. Remember, guys, fast and furious. Ooh, let's get ready to rumble. I couldn't help myself. Look at all those Lamborghinis. Lamborghini. Kanye again with that hot looking car. Kanye always has nice colored cars. All of his always look great. I'm a fan of the color choices that he uses. Look at that. Is that a purple? Yeah, like a dark purple. That's slick. You know, purple stands for royalty, which means nothing in this context. All right. Getting close. Two more corners, and then we'll have the start finish. Mr. What is going on? We have 664 Devin Anthony still in the pits. He must have forgot to hit the start. Or he wanted to start from the pits, but looks like he might have forgot to hit drive. All right, let's get ready. Coming down the start finish here. Here we have a good look at that start finish line. Turn 2 is going to be, or turn 1. I'm going to try to get the best angle for us. And there we go. Oh, what is going on? Oh, no. That's Mr. Will Figgins, I believe. He's not going to be happy with that. Not happy at all. Oh, my goodness. Hang on. Everything's catching up. There we go. Now I can click around. Zach Schneider still holding in first place. It shows Devin Anthony in first place, but he's not going to be in first place currently. Don't know what is going on. Camera angles hopping all over the place. Let's hop back to the back here. We'll hop on Mr. Tonkin for a moment. Oh no, we have Lizzie in the back there getting into contact. That's unfortunate. But don't give up, Lizzie. Keep going. A lot of race left. 60 minutes, 58 minutes left. Keep racing. We're looking at Mr. Tonkin heading on Mr. Jeremy Cubbage right now, getting close. He's like, hey, I'm coming for you now. Let's make sure he doesn't hit him like you'd be seen earlier in the practice. Zach Schneider's taking a strong lead on everybody. He's already about a second up ahead of everybody, followed by Darren Thomas in second place. And then Nico Menendez is about a second off of Darren as well. Oh no, Mr. Pohl had a mistake. Let's see what happened here. This is unfortunate. He was in good position. Oh no. He had contact. And I think that was... Oh, that's going to move him all the way down back into 17th position. We hate to see that happen. It's unfortunate. But keep your head up there, Mr. Pohl. You're going to do well. Let's see. Tonkin making the move on Jeremy. Very nice. Very well done. Jeremy plays that long game, though, so I'd expect to see him move back up. He's currently in 11th place. I expect to see Jeremy in at least 8th, 7th position by the end of tonight's race. Now we got Mr. Let's take a look in the back of the field right here. We got Mr. Boomstick. That corner coming down the back straight is tricky. Patton's trying to make a move here on Kanya, it looks like. Let's see if he can get it done. He's trying to head to that inside, get his nose in. Look at that. He got it done. Very nice. Let's see if he can hold on to it coming out of this corner. Kanye is a tough competitor. You'll see a lot of times I expect Kanye to be high up in the leaderboards. As some people would say, words are tough. Costaboon's hanging in right behind all of them as well. Trying to make his move on Kanye as well. Wait. Oh, that's why I'm getting this. View race. Here we go. My leaderboards and my stats kept bouncing around, making it very difficult to understand what was going on. But I think I found the problem. Got a battle going here right now. For 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. They want that 6th position. curbs. Head to the back. That way we can get a little bit all four of the cars here into the action. Swansinger, he's one of the drivers racing in VR. Oh, and we see, I believe that was Tonkin, who we see going off track a little bit there, hitting those bumps. Like I said earlier, you got to look out for those sausage curbs. They do not and will not mess around. They'll put you in your place real fast. Nico Menendez, we're going to hop up front here. Just lost position to Tarley, putting him in 4th place. He was in 3rd position. Let's keep a close eye on them and see how this battle's faring out to go. Yeah, I think that was Burkhoff that had gotten into Mr. Pole earlier in the race, unfortunately. Zach Snyder's increasing his gap. He's got it up to about a 3-second gap over everybody right now, over 2nd place. Oh, off limit or track limits. It's going to move him down another place behind Mike Burkhoff. Nico Red Plate Menendez. Kanya and Kasaboon seem to be battling over here. Looks like all those. Ooh, and we got it with Swanseeger. Let's keep an eye on this right now. This seems to be, they're bumper to bumper. On the inside. It's going to go wide. Not wide, but you can see the undercut. Dang. Oh, he's giving it up. He's going right. They're letting him pass. What is Kasaboon doing? Oh, no! See, yep. Miss a break, make a break, miss a break point. Get in your head. You're doing too much battling. Mistakes happen. And then Casey's there to capitalize. Oh, keeping it close. Keeping it close. Mr. Burkhoff has now moved himself up. Mike has worked himself up into 3rd place now. Look at Casey go. Good job, Casey. What to the back here? We got a battle going down by Freiberger and Ola Joyegbe. They're fighting here for the 18th position. Said, hey, just because we're not in the front doesn't mean we can't do a battle. Go get him. Go get him. Oh, no, there was an accident. What are you looking at? Let's see what happened here. Oh, got right into him, just bumped and then spun around immediately. That was fast. Did you see how quickly he just barely bumped into him and then spun out? But nice to see that the drivers were able to avoid the situation and not cause any further incidents. He held his brakes like he should be doing. A survey mid-race. Oh, no. His PC decided to give him a survey mid-race. Do you have time? Let's head back to Mr. Menendez right now. Driving with the Wreck-It Racing team right now with one of their liveries. He was asked to drive it for somebody, and he's just sharing the love. Getting a livery out there, making sure that the race team's known. No, your first DNF. You still have 50 minutes left on the track. You didn't have to not finish. I do see that we are down on the driver. Who are you again? Come on, Nico, you got this. Oh, your screen turned black. Oh, pole. Oh, no. Yeah, you got into it with Burkhoff. And then all the way to the back. Oh, you pulled so well, too. Pulled. You positioned so well from the start. That stinks. That stinks. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Nico's like, give me that position. Freiberger and Ola Joegbe are still going at it. Keep an eye on these guys, see what happened here in these next couple of corners. Gonna play it smart, take it a little bit wide, avoid any inside contacts. Oh, and he's giving up this. Oh, maybe his turn signal's on by accident. He's just taking all the track limits right now. Track limit Freiberger. A lot of camo colored cars on the racetrack tonight. Mr. Zach Schneider still 4 seconds up in the lead, just pulling away. Nico Menendez, let's hop back to him. Between him and Mr. Freiberger back here, a couple of good battles, but Nico's trying to work his way into that 4th position, trying to dig his nose in here, see if he goes from the outside to the inside. Stays out. Last corner, coming up to the straight, or the start-finish. Nicholas Menendez, Wreckham Race Team. Zach Schneider has the best and fastest lap of the race tonight so far with the 207.3, followed by the quickest after that is going to be Mr. Burkhoff with the 207.9. So not too terribly far off, but still just a little bit far off. Oh, you itchy, bud? Poor Jeff, he's itchy. Drivers are starting to get a little spaced out here. Oh, it'd be the 35 to 25 is what you're going to, yeah. So at the 35 to 25 is when we should expect the pit. Where's Will made himself up to? Figgins has made his way back up to 10th after a terrible start. He's out there taking names. Kicking butt and taking names. I wish I could just drag people here into the booth with me. I would just randomly start dragging people that are racing in the Discord. I would just pull them in with me and be like, hey, you're going to talk with me now. You are going to chat with me now. And you don't have a say in it. Trying to move my mouse. There we go. Oh no, a little bit of bumping action. We'll watch that back. Looks like he was coming back on track and just... Oh, it was going way too slow. Casey got into him. I'm sure we'll hear about it later. Oh wait, there's no. This is just a one-off race, so it's not like it's a series race, so it's not important to the standings. Look at Jeremy go. What did I tell you? Jeremy's in 10th place right now. I told you he's going to be 7th or 8th before this race is over. I'm really happy. I'll be happy to see everybody. Oh, Casabone's still fighting for position here. When they have to go into the pits, because it's just going to be everybody at once. Pits are going to be a scary place to be. Nico Menendez still battling for that 4th place spot after losing 2 positions from the start. Zach Schneider is now 5 seconds in the lead. Let's see, where is Zach at? We'll watch a full onboard of Zach so we can see how quick and see what a quick lap is like here. Let's give him an onboard. He's a driving. And brake. Cutting inside, back on throttle. This is that slew of right to left, the right to left, to right. Careful throttle control, look at that. Just staying patient. There's so much more needing to be patient in racing than people realize. Everyone always thinks you just pound the gas and go, 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 but to be slow is to be fast. Slow and steady wins the race. Not slow and steady, I'm sorry. Fast and reliable. Consistent. I know what I'm saying. Looks like it's a beautiful 22 degrees outside. We're almost 20 minutes down with this race. Oh, gotta be patient. And there you have it. There you have a full onboard. Let's head to your 10th and 11th place finishers or racers right now. Mr. Jeremy Cubbage and Mr. Casey Swan Seeger battling for that 10th spot. I think Jeremy gave it up to him, to be honest, but I didn't actually see it happen, so I can't say that that's what happened. "40 minutes left in tonight's race. 40 minutes, 40 minutes. If anybody wants to hop in the booth, come chat with me, anybody that's watching. Feel free to hop into the standby room. I can pull you in if you're interested at all. So Devin Anthony trying to go for the pass. Little bumping and a little banging. He'll have his opportunity again. He's working for it. He said, I'm going to pull you in. That looks like a track cut if I've ever seen one. Oh, no. Drive through for Will Figgins. What would he have a drive through for? Drive through for track limits. Yeah, probably for track limits. Yeah, stop and go 30 is for speeding in pit lane. Ah, Mr. Figgins got track limits. You hate to see it, but sometimes you know it's inevitable. Now, Will is doing pretty great from where he started. I mean, he started decent, but then he got into an accident and got bumped off into that first corner all the way into the back. So to see him up in 7th place already, that means he's cooking. That guy's racing tonight. But he had said before the race had started, he's only ever driven this track. I think this might be the first time he's driven this track on ACC. He's driven it before, just not in this game, in these physics. Oh, he's working on it. Well, saying, let me have my spot back. I got a drive through, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that means he's going to just stop an entirely another time. I wonder when he's going to do it. Or you could just take the penalty, but he's not 30 seconds ahead of the person behind him. And nice sharp corner here. Oh, he's going for the pass. Clean pass. We knew he'd get it done. There was never no question. Hey, never no question. Wonder what's up in there. All the way up at the top of that tower. Zach Schneider, your race leader, is currently 6.3 seconds in the lead right now, ahead of Darren Thomas in 2nd place. Mike Burkhoff is in 3rd place, 4 seconds behind 2nd place. Mr. Tarley is in 4th place, which is 4 seconds behind 3rd place as well. So everyone's getting a little bit spread out here. Mr. Cubbage and Mr. Swansinger are still battling. These guys have been going at it. We're going to give them a watch for this next little bit here. As they're currently the closest on track. Casey's going to try to pull away here from Jeremy.
Pit window is opening.
Uh-oh, pit window's opening. I was getting ready to go make a coffee, but now I'm not gonna. Now the action's about to happen. Looks like we got Mr. Montgomery in the pits immediately, followed by Lizzie. Let's see if she takes the pits or if she continues to go. I'm curious now. We're going to see different strategies being played out. Your first place racer is going to not take the pits. Zack Snyder is going to continue down 6 seconds in the lead. Same thing with the Mr. Darren Thomas. He's going to continue on and keep pushing harder and harder. Burkhoff is going to follow and continue pushing as well. Followed by Tarley, too. Tarley's not giving up and going into the pits yet either. Neither is Menendez. 1 through 5 are saying, nope, no pits for me right now. It's just going to be Mr. Montgomery. We have Will Figgins hopping into the pits. That's going to be a smart choice. He's got he's got a drive-through, so I don't think this will clear his drive-through. He'll have to hop back in. Mr. Tonkin's hopping into the pits. So like I said, you're going to start seeing people coming into the pits here. And it'll be interesting to see who misses pits, who misses their stop, who gets a good clean stop. Let's see. Those look like some good clean stops to me. Mr. Darren Thomas in his bright green Lamborghini. And then you'll see here on, if you're looking on the screen, you'll notice it'll have their names, the car manufacturer, their number plate, and then those ones in the orange, and then the greens with the no numbers. That means green means they have pitted. 1 means they still have to complete 1 full pit stop. Are consisting, like I said, of 25 seconds for fuel. And then you don't have to take tires if you don't want to. Tires would just be an additional 5 seconds. I think my cats are fighting. Oh, we got a pass in the pits happen. Nico passed Mike in the pits. Nice. I wonder if Mr. Burkhoff had got a bad pit stop. Oh, no, his pit was just before theirs. Okay. You see Jeremy going in. Here they go. Back on throttle. Zack Snyder's coming up the lapped traffic here. I am curious to see. Let's watch 44. He's going to be coming up the traffic here. Oh, I missed it already. Never mind. Couldn't find the number. Oh, there's 44. There's Ola Jagbe. Oh, no. Number 419 has crashed. Let's see if we can see what happened. Why is he? Oh, he's going slow. Oh, he just pulled off. Did he run out of fuel? No. There's no way. He's just going to jump back to pits, isn't he? He must have. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. Darren Thomas is in the pits in your second place. Oh, Tarley's in the pits too as well. Ola Joegbe has moved his way up into 5th place currently, but he has yet to pit. So once he pits, he will fall back a little. Are you dogs being crazy? Bunch of crazy dogs. Oh no, you blew the engine. Oh, I was like, did he run out of gas? That stinks. I can't say I've ever blown an engine in this game. That is impressive. Congratulations. I wish I had a medal that I could give you. Tonkin and Cubbage are going at it. Cubbage going wide. Takes a bow. Come on, Jeremy. You got this. I know you're listening. Jeremy. He's our man. He will do it. I know he can. What's the repair time on that engine replacement? Ola Jagbe's in the pits now, moving down the, like we would expect. Looks like Tonkin's going to pass him, and that should give Jeremy, moving Jeremy back up in the 10th, Tonkin up in the 9th. Although Jagbe's still in the pits. A lot happening right here, and there's a lot happening back in those S's. Kasaboon trying to make his move so he can squeeze up into 7th place. Pit window should be open for another 2 minutes. 2 minutes left on the pit window. We only have 2 drivers who have yet to pit. We have Zach Schneider and Lizzie Alisea who have yet to complete a pit. But Lizzie is in the pits right now. So she's going to come out, and that'll put her in the clear. That'll leave our race leader, who's currently a full minute and 17 seconds in the lead, to take a pit stop. Oh, had a little touchy. Your race leader is going to need to come into the pits off on this one here. Otherwise, he's going to take a penalty. I don't think he wants that penalty. These dogs are going bananas. I have 2 dogs. I have a pit bull. Beautiful pit bull. Oh, you hate to see a Kasaboon. Sorry you spun out there, bud. I really like the red of this Patton guy's car. I really like this might be one of my favorite cars of the night tonight. This red and black. That's clean. That's a clean. It's a very nice. Let's head back to 14th position here and take a look at Mr. Bryce Burkhart. Coming into that first corner. Going a little wide, hitting those bumps, sparking up a little bit. $25 minutes left in the race. Pit window was closing here in. Zach is in the pits right now, so it should count for his pit window. I think that should count. He's now moving out. Does your pit have to be completed by the time, or do you just have to be in the pits by the time the counter's still going? I'm curious. And there he goes. He's still 6 seconds in the lead over Mr. Darren Thomas. I like that army green. I like that army green. Doo, 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 doo. If you guys would allow me just a brief few moments, I will return here in a very quick moment. I'm going to set this to the auto cam. Enable autopilot, please. Thank you very much. And we'll take a look at a couple of racers. This is going to take me literally just a couple of minutes. About that, I had to take care of my dogs. They were going a little crazy. Mr. Patton trying to make another move here on Acosta-Boone. I believe they've been battling a bit. Still. Everyone's a little bit far gapped out here. This is the best battle we got going on right now. This is some... Heading down the back straight here. The only way you're going to get a good run on somebody is by... Was he flashing his lights? Was he getting the old lights? Yeah. He said, I'm coming for you. Sharp to the outside. Oh, that was so close. Good racing. We're racing for 7th spot right now. Cosmoon's got this, but... Oh, it's okay. Rubin's racing. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Keep it going. Keep it going. We got 19 minutes and 45 seconds left in this race tonight, folks. Oh, little bit of a spin. Gonna lose all that time he was fighting for. But that moves Tonkin's gonna take full advantage of that and move up into 7th position. But he's going to be going double wide here with Mr. Kasaboon into this first corner. This first corner is a tricky corner. Ah, break early, cut soon. Let's see if that keeps him in the lead. It does. Headed into all these corners here. One of those, be patient, take it easy, don't get into your head, don't try to push too hard. Little bit of drifting in the car, from my understanding. Get this one a little bit slidey, and that's how you're going to end up being the faster car out there on track. Don't be afraid to reach the limits of what the car can handle. Zach Snyder putting down a blistering fast lap, 2:07.3. Just put it down here on his last lap. My goodness. Fastest lap after that is a 2:07.8, so 0.8 slower by Mr. Darren Thomas. Oh my God! Speak of the devil, Zach just puts down a 2:06.79. What was I doing talking too soon? Too soon, Sean. Tony, I mean. Who's Sean? We don't know that guy. Biggins makes a pass on Cubbage up into 11th place. Jeremy's not wanting to make me correct when I said he was going to be in an 8th or 7th position finish. He said, you know what, Tony? I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Let's take a look here. Who's on track doing a battle right now? Realistically, no one's too impressively close to each other. Closest is Mr. Kasaboon, Mr. Patton. Still battling for position. Tonkin has given up that relief of 7th spot. He said, I can't handle the pressure. I am not ready to hold down that line. Rexall. Sounds like a prescription drug. Rexall. Oh, no. Nico Menendez with the drive-through. That is unfortunate. You hate to see it. Oh, no. Speak of the devil, Boomstick hits a drive-through at the very... while I'm calling out the other drive-through. Are we going to see any more drive-thrus coming in this next couple of minutes here? Because people have been pushing it. They've been trying to keep it safe. But, woo, that stinks. Ow. I just used my shoulder and I shouldn't have. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. This is still the closest battle going on right now between these three right here. Oh, what? Let's see if we can get this in time. Ah, we couldn't. Son of a gun. Mr. Burkhoff's off into the wall. Something happened. Oh, that's going to push him. He jumped to the pits. Or he crashed into the pits. Nico clearing his drive-through. Tonkin trying to make it interesting for his Tonkin Takedown Trofeo challenge. Triple T. Tonkin's Trofeo Takedown? Yeah. Some good angles we got from the cameraman out there today on track. Boomstick off track again. No, that wasn't Boomstick. I was going to look back, but then I just didn't. My mistake. So again, how's everyone doing today? We got, what do we have? 14 minutes left in tonight's race. It's been a 60-minute race. We had that 10-minute pit window in between. Zach Schneider is still holding a commanding lead over first place. I guess 6 seconds is pretty commanding in this type of situation. But he's been in the lead since the get-go, and it doesn't look like he's going to be handing it off anytime soon. These three have been battling for quite a hot minute. They've been going at it. Oh, Tonkin, you hate to see it. Tonkin is the unfortunate bearer of bad news coming into that corner in that situation. There was a little bit of bumping, and he did a little bit of sliding. Swan Singer still trying to make his position known. Still trying to get in there, and he's about 2 seconds off from these guys. But he hasn't given up yet. Looks like Jacobs moves up the position in 18th place. Interesting. 17. Montgomery. Jacobs. Lizzie. Weird. Oh, a little slidey. All right. Anybody else doing battle anywhere else on track? This is the main action position going on right now. And Will Figgins, he hasn't given up either. Look, he's still coming back, and he had a drive-through. Dang, Will Figgins kicking some butt. See, Figgins 1.8. His last lap was a 2:08.8. Oh, it was his best one, 2:09 to a 2:10. If he can continue up this pace, Figgins might be able to make it up to these guys. Costabun going a little wide, hitting those sausage curves. Them sausages will get you. They will get you. Trying to go to the outside, to the inside. This guy's been battling all day. All day. See Figgins trying to creep into there with his rain light on. We were maybe going to see some sprinkling today, but it looks like it's been a nice clear track all day. Optimum temperatures, 21 degrees on track, or the track temperature. With the Celsius, that is, 21 degrees Celsius. Not Fahrenheit. Zach Schneider has lost some time. Not very much. He's only lost a second to Darren, but he did lose a second. You guys are just going at it. Now Casey's in on it. Look at that. Careful on the brakes there. You can see that he was going in hot, but he had to tap the brakes a little bit more to slow down. Keeping it clean still. This is good stuff. I'm thoroughly engaged. The driver in 11 is gay. Who's in 11? There's a 117. Oh, Casey gets by. Go, Casey. You go, Glenn Casey. I was going to say Glenn Coco, but forgive me. And then there's Will sneaking up in the back as well. Nice, Casey. Good job. Holding them off. Will's going to try to get in there. Now, Will can get pushy at times, so let's see if it remains clean. Jeremy is in 11. No, Jeremy's in 33. Oh, 11th place. Oh, I'm an idiot. Jesus, I'm dumb. And Will gets by. I know we're not supposed to pick favorites here, but I'm rooting for Casey in this one right here. Oh, look at that. He's trying to make his move. Come on, Tony. What are you doing with your life? Hey, I'm just trying to stream when nobody else wanted to. I'm just trying to pick up that slack. Will trying to attack. He said, I'm going to get you. I'm coming for that butt. Zach Snyder's still going to be your race leader with a full 5 seconds in the lead. He's coming up on some back markers right now. But he has Darren is going to be coming up on those exact same back markers. So it's going to be slowing them both down. It'll come down to who, not come down to, it'll be if anybody slows them down. How you doing tonight, Kevin? I hope you're having a spectacular evening. I'm excited. My wife's going to be making dinner soon. So when I get off here, I can eat. Ooh-wee. Will trying to make his move. Coming down the straight. Will's beside him. And technically ahead of him, yep. Patton's trying to make his way on the inside as well. Let's see if they both get by Casey or if Casey holds him off. Casey's going to have that inside. He's going to be doing his best to defend. Will getting by, though. Now he's going to make his way up to Casaboon. Casaboon holding down that 6th position right now. Let's do... Chasing down that Lamborghini. Oh, Casey going wide. No, not really. I think he's on a controller. Look at that steering wheel. I think this man's on a steering wheel. Controller. What am I? An idiot? I just keep saying the wrong stuff. I literally just said controller and then I said steering wheel. God. Zach Schneider, your race leader, has been holding it down. He was in first place from the start. He has yet to give up any position. He said, no, thank you. This is my town. Darren Thomas has some back markers here to deal with. Looks like a Miss Alicea. And I'm not sure. Oh, and Devin Anthony. Darren hasn't really lost any time yet, so they're not really holding him up, Amy. Oh, yeah, they are, actually. They've held him up 3 seconds. 4 seconds. He's like, let me through. Oh, we missed it. Will must have messed up. He's back down in the 10th place. Something happened. Nico trying to make a move on Kanya to try to get that 4th position with the minute and 40 seconds left on the race tonight. Nico's going to try to do something. I think Kosovoon just spun out.
Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
He just lost a lot of positions. I don't know exactly what happened. The leaders, your leaders on the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. This has been 60 minutes at Circus of the Americas. Trying to make something happen. Battling all the way down to the very last lap. No, Donut, don't trip on my lap. Oh. My cat almost breaking things. Leader is on the final lap. Everybody running around for their final lap now. We got still 4 cars to go around the bend. Wonder if any of them are going to wait for him just to pass. 1, 2, 3 into the pits. Mr. Boomstick. Mr. Boomstick. Coming down to the last, coming down to the back straight here. There you
Let's
have.
finish the race.
There you go. There's your first place finisher, Zach Schneider. We're going to continue to watch Menendez here. Second place, Darren Thomas. Looks like Mr. Tarley is going to pull up into your third position tonight. Good job for Mr. Tarley. Oh, no, Mike Cortez picked up a drive-through on the last lap. That stinks. A little bumping and banging. Plus 30 seconds for Cortez because he finished the race without doing the penalty. Nico trying to push his limits here. Oh, and he gets by. He gets by second to last corner. Can he hold it off? Oh, wow. Good job, Nick. Good job, Nico. You did good. Very good to see. That was a good little battle coming down to the final end there. Heck yeah. Mr. Cubbage going to finish in 10th position overall. I think that's wrong. I don't, because people have dropped out, so it's changing their position where they're at, if you've noticed. If those racers that have got first, second, third, fifth, sixth, whatever place wants to join me in the booth, I got a few moments available for you. We got some people doing donuts. Who is that? 33. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful end to a great race. That was awesome. I don't know if you guys had as much fun as I did, but whoo-wee! From 6th to 11th. Get hit 4 times in the last 2 laps. Hey, man. Should have hit him back. Should have went out there like, race like Tony does. Never give in. Never surrender. Oh, we got some people in the standby. I don't know why Jeremy's in there. He can pull himself in. Gentlemen, how are we doing? Great race.
Not bad. How's it going?
It's going good. Zach, you, of course, took the lead there. I didn't see any issues from you. You running into any problems. You had that lead. You continually carried like a 6-second lead over everybody throughout the entire race. So congratulations.
Yeah, I was sitting on 3 warnings for about half an hour.
Oh, were you?
So I was playing it super safe for the last little bit, but
Well,
yeah, it worked out.
yeah, I saw you catch up to some back markers, and I was like, all right, he's losing a few seconds, but nothing that's really going to impact his race overall. So
Yeah, it was fun.
good.
That was really fun.
I had fun watching it. Thanks for that. Darren Thomas pulling up second place. Darren, always doing great like you do as well, sir.
Thank you very much. I
How
was
about
just
you?
trying not to get cut number 4.
I was just about to ask, how about you on your race limits? You had your 3 there too as well?
Yeah, I got 3 with about 4 laps remaining, I think.
It's always so scary when that happens because it's like, but
yeah,
you had
I'm pretty sure I came close to cutting a couple of times since then, but apparently I was going too slow for it to count.
but you had a fairly good race as well because once you got in there, you were just pretty much that's it, right? Second place the whole time.
Yeah, I got lucky. There was some bonking in turn 1. I'm not sure how that happened because I haven't looked yet, but I got lucky coming out of that.
Oh, that was I believe Burkhoff and Pole possibly. I know Will Figgins, he's here in the chat. I know he got bonked in that first corner really bad and ended up in last place and then put down a remarkable run to finish quite high into the standings here.
Yeah, I was just happy that I finished where I did and I didn't end up with a drive-through.
Well, thanks for being part of the race. We were happy to see you race.
Thanks for commentating, brother.
Absolutely. I got nothing else to do. Mr. Patton, we watched you quite extensively because you guys were in that battle for 7th place for a long time. Tell me about it. Oh, well, Tony, we were racing kind of hard there. He's got himself muted there. That's why I was talking. My bad. There he goes. All right. Jeremy,
Hi.
I was predicting that you were going to be in 7th place, 8th place overall, and I think you did it just to spite me. You ended up in like
No.
11th,
I
12th.
practiced only right before the race. I've never driven these cars on this track, and I just wanted to race Bryce. And luckily, Bryce didn't practice either, so we raced for a while.
Perfect.
And then he decided that disconnecting from the internet was the way he wanted to go out because he was gaining on me and he didn't want to make me look bad. So
what a
it
gentleman!
was awesome.
What a gentleman,
know.
Bryce. We thank you for that.
I had to make him look good,
Someone does.
It's the internet
nope,
crashing
I
to
can't
make
make you look
Jeremy
good.
win.
Hola, Joegbe. Good to see you back, brother. We haven't seen you around in a while. How you doing?
I'm good. This was good. This was a good one.
Did you have a good race? You have fun?
Oh yeah. For someone who legit just was like, can I join? I was like, yeah, this was actually I was able to get a rhythm,
A rhythm and a rhyme.
I was able to. Yeah, exactly. I was at the back, but I had fun.
That's good. We had fun watching you. Thanks for being there. And finally, we got Mr. Tarley. Mr. Tarley, tell me about it.
Hi, yeah, it was exciting. I was kind of hoping that the rain would show up, which never did. But yeah, going from 6th to 3rd was pretty good. At the end, I don't know why, but Burkhoff pitted. I think he had damage, so that gave me a free podium.
Yeah, Burkhoff I saw go right into he did go right into there, and I was like, what the heck? Because he was doing good, and then out of nowhere, it just stopped.
Yeah, and I think Menendez behind me got a drive-through for track limits, so it was kind of a lonely 3rd place. I just had to bring it home.
Menendez.
Not only that, I missed my pit entry for the stop, and I had to reverse into it. I don't know if you caught that, Tony.
Oh,
no, that's
no,
funny because I did the same thing on my pit stop. Yeah.
That's funny. But we'll finish this off with Menendez. Hey, congratulations on that second to last corner pass for the 4th place.
Oh, it was intense with Nick.
Yeah, you and Kanye were going at it.
Yeah, we almost bumped a couple times there.
Well, everybody, I appreciate you guys letting me stream tonight and talk to you guys. I hope everyone has a fantastic night. And I appreciate everybody being here, part of Noobs or Us, being a part of the stream, being a part of the race. We have our intermediate series starting up soon and our open series starting up soon, or our rookie series starting up soon. Hop on over to Noobs R Us _official.
We've got Spooky Spa too. Spooky Spa.
There it is. Jeremy knows all about him. He's the best one.
Yeah, Spooky Spa is coming up near the end of October, so make sure you sign up for that. Paint your cars all spooky and scary. It's going to be nighttime race at Spa in the rain and cold weather. Just expect chaos in a good way. And then, the rookie series coming up. We're going to take a couple weeks off, mostly because Tony decided he wants to meet us all in Indianapolis. So that's where we're going.
That's right. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're going to do some live GT3 racing.
Yep, awesome. We're going to be racing for sure. We were all invited to do that for reals. So that's what we're doing.
Especially
absolutely.
Right.
Let's go ahead and raid Sim Racing Alliance, guys.
That's /raid Sim Racing. You do it.
Okay, let me log into Twitch. All right, thank you guys for being here. You guys can jump out of here. You don't have to listen to us do the last bit of chatting. Let me get this up here. All right, raid. There we go. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, everybody.